You know, it's amazing what we allow ourselves to get into when it comes to church. And so many times when we come to church, and especially when there's new churches that had never fellowship together, we find ourselves looking around and they don't get with me and I don't get with you, and then the devil get in there and then we miss God. Because through us being here to serve him, we get him to entertain him. And God do not want to be entertained, and I don't need it. And I didn't come here to make friends with nobody.
Amen. Preach us.
I got a friend that stays closer than a brother.
Come on, son.
And I don't have time to try to make somebody be all right. But my assignment is very easy, and that's to preach God's word. I don't have no way that I make it feel good to you when it don't feel good to me. So my job is to preach his word.
Amen. We receive it.
Ephesians. That's when I talked to the person that was telling me about the message. And she was saying that she was coming out of Ephesians for the youth. And I love the youth.
Amen.
Because they are the future. But the future of what? Because those grown-ups don't live nothing. They're not going to be able to live nothing neither. I don't care how many explosions you have. If the parents ain't exploded, there is nothing.
Amen.
Ephesians, the 6th chapter, I'm not going to get bothered with that. But Ephesians, the 6th chapter, beginning at the 10th verse. And I'll be reading to the 17th verse, unless he stopped me. And it reads, finally, my brother. So we know that he was talking to brethren. He wasn't talking to the world now. He was talking to us. He said, be strong in the Lord, not in you, and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of God, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against power, against rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual weakness in high places. He said, wherefore take unto you the whole armor of God, that you may be able to withstand in the evil days right now, and have done all to stand. He said, stand therefore, having your loins girded about with truth. You can't do it with favor. You can't do it what you think. It's only one truth. It's only 66 books. I don't care what translation you got. He said, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shone with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, he said, take the shield of faith, wherewith you shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wickedness. Y'all hear that? All the fiery darts. And take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God. Oh, Heavenly Father, in Jesus, God, I come to you as almost I know how. Lord, I know to my eyes that I see what the Holy Spirit you desire for me to see. God, I know to my ears I can hear directly from you. But most of all, God, I know to my mouth that I will say nothing of myself, God, but all that your book say. And God, got some of you that as your people came into this place, they won't leave that way, God. And God will just give you the praise, we give you the thanks, because you said if you be lifted up from the earth, you'll draw all men unto me. God will come to lift up that name that was above every name. And that name is Jesus. Holy Ghost, have your way in this place. And we'll forever give you the praise, we'll give you the thanks. In your son Jesus' name we pray. And every heart can say amen, amen, and amen. You know, you got to see, I dealt with something, and when she was talking about a spiritual warfare, and so many times when we look at this scripture, so many times they have it at so many different conferences, and they tell people to put on the whole armor of God, and people don't put it on, they just hear the message. And then when they go to battle, they end up getting wounded, or they getting killed or something. And that's what we do at so many times when we have things like this to put on for the youth to get them ready or to get us ready. But when we get through doing what we do, we leave. See, that's the thing that get me. It's almost like we in an entertainment or a show. Because if you love God and you had on the whole armor of God, how you gonna leave when God get ready to preach? Now, to me, that's something wrong with that. Now, y'all, you know, you don't did your thing, you don't shut your stuff, you don't shut your stuff, and then all of a sudden when the word comes, everybody get to leaving and all that. What God is we serve? Now, we need to put on some armor. We need to put on something, because something is wrong with that picture that everybody, every time I go somewhere, it's a choir singers, usher boys, everything. Everybody stay and do their part. But when the word comes, we hit the door. It's something about this word that we don't like. We like our entertainment. We like our part. But I think the devil knows when God is going to preach a real word. That he said, all right, but I better get up out of here. We play with this thing. There's not nothing to play with. In 2019, the church has gone back. You know, the church that used to. The church that used to preach holiness, they don't preach holiness no more. They had everything going. They used to go against homosexuals. They used to go against backbiting and shacking. Now we just want members. I don't care if I don't have them. Get your coat, get the exit, because we ain't doing that now. Find your church that you can have it your way. You know, one thing y'all talk about putting on the whole armor of God. You can't be the choose active duty. Reserve. You can't choose it with God. It's all active duty. Ain't no reserve. See, we look for a reserve church. That in reserve gives a chance. It's active duty or none. See, we can jump and shout and speak in tongues. I get so many people, hear so many people speaking in tongues, and then when I would leave the church, I see them somewhere they cussing. So sweet and bitter water don't come out the same time. And we play with this thing. I ain't got time to play with it. That's why I tell young people in my church, I know y'all bad and still got some funk in it. So I know I better preach hell about you, scare hell about you, because you don't go out there and get some, do some of this stuff. Y'all call sex. It gotta be sex because they married, you ain't married. So it gotta be sex. And they ain't holding nothing about it. But God is trying to tell us and talking about putting on the whole armor. We miss it because he wants us to be, my message today is fully dressed. In other words, it'll be a message somewhere when I'm butt naked with how we build. We're going to put some clothes on this earthly body. Now we might think we fine, but when we go out, we're going to put some clothes on. And that's what God trying to tell us. I want y'all to close up for the enemy. Because when he find out that you ain't got no clothes on, he see just where to shoot you at. He know where you strong at, he know where you weak at. Are you fully dressed? Are we really got on, or are we new? I looked up the word fully dressed. It said completely down to the last form of detail. That means when I put the robe on, I changed everything. Shoes, socks, everything. Shirt. That's what I'm saying, because God gives something to wear. And we talking about putting on the home, and that's why I wore the robe right here, because they got a Bible in my chest. That means I got the word. I got the word, because he wasn't really talking about actually us to put on no armor. He was talking about put on the word. And so many people in the church now, they say, oh, Lord is my shepherd. But you ain't following him nowhere.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? We so good at quoting scripture. And I just talked the other day, selling out or sold out. And a lot of us, all we do is sell out. We get scripture, we can quote real good, we can preach real good, we can prophesy, but when it comes to living, are you fully dressed? But in Matthew, I'm coming back, y'all just ride with me. He said in Matthew 5th chapter, he talks about, you have heard that in, that's a discretion.
Yeah, it is.
It said, you have heard that I have said, thou shalt love thy neighbor. See, that's putting on all. See, we just stay at Ephesians, but he was talking about putting on all the word. He said, thou shalt love thy neighbor. How many gonna love our neighbor? And we ain't talking to one neighbor, don't you? We talking to everybody. Every church, everybody, black, white, purple, green. How many are fully dressed that love our neighbor? Because we try to side our neighbor to next door. He said, and hate thy enemy. He said, that's what we were told. Love thy neighbor and hate thy enemy. He said, but I say, he said, now put this on. See, that's why I got the Bible. We talking the Holy Bible. We ain't talking all them new translation, all this stuff. Y'all trying to find out another word. You trying to translate the word. You ain't that dumb that you don't know down deep. Now come on now. If you want some new translation, translate some old word back there that I can't hardly say. He said, are you fully dressed? Or you walk around nude or naked? Naked, not covered by clothes, nude, unarmed and defensive. Because when the enemy know you butt naked, he know one thing. She ain't got no weapon. She ain't got no Bible. She ain't got nothing. So I can get her. And that's what we come to church. Everybody want to tell me where they go. But they want to tell me who they is. And I just want to do it this way. He said, but I say unto you, love your enemy. Now ain't none of the guy, none of the guy that arm on. Because you don't know what he did to me, Apostle. You don't know how she did me wrong. See, that's what we said, but God said you should be born again. You should be a new creature. You should be the old creature. Talking about what somebody did to me last week. I'm talking about, are you fully dressed? Are you butt naked? Are you nude? I'm talking about the pulpit to the door. Because us in the pulpit, we hide too. We be naked. We be naked. And that's why one of the things God told me, he said, look at it. He said, playtime is over. See, when you tell your children playtime is over, that means recreation is over. God is telling us the playtime is over. Y'all stop playing church. Y'all stop acting like y'all love me. Stop playing with me. That's what God is telling us. He said, that's why he said, is you full of dress? He said, like an eternal covenant. See, when you ain't right with God and you ain't fully dressed, he know you like some things. See, we gonna keep on going to church and falling out on the floor and shouting and running and all this stuff, and then when you go to hell, you gonna still be running because the fire gonna be hot. God ain't gonna turn no fire down for you. He's telling us that I want you to be full of joy. I want you to put on all of me, all of my word, all of my armor. And people trying to take a shortcut. See, I don't like church to talk about sin. I don't like church to talk about homosexuality. Well, the Bible talk about it. And that's why he didn't want to put on his word. We don't want to talk about that stuff no more because we don't want to offend nobody. I come to offend. He said, I ain't come to bring no peace. I come to bring a sword. He said, that's what he said. He said, playtime is over. That's for the whole church. Everybody hearing me now. All the people that left, they just missed what God was trying to tell them, that their life was already messed up. I don't care what you say, you had nowhere to go. Amen. We make them excuses. We get mad because somebody might don't say on me. I don't care, don't nobody amen me. Come on, y'all ain't got to say nothing to me. I know I'm preaching truth. And I ain't got no hoop, but y'all waiting on the hoop, y'all waiting on the wrong one. I ain't got no hoop. I'm going to preach hell about the scare about it. He come back and tell me, say, what in hell do we want? See, God wants to put that on. He wants you to think, what do you want in hell? It's hot, eternal, low and lonely. What do you want in hell? And you come to church with God trying to get you full of dress and you want to stay half dressed. You want to stay all right. But when you go out and see your man, you fix yourself. No, because thought you getting ready for a man. You ain't getting ready for God. God said, I want you dressed up for me. I want you to be holy. Pure. I want you to walk in my step, but we don't want to do that. This is what Ephesians said in 6 and 9. He said, and ye masters, do the same thing unto them. Forbearing, threatening, knowing that your master also is in heaven, neither their respect of a person with him. He said, now, if you don't get dressed, I ain't excusing nobody. You can be fine and tired, baby, you gonna burn. You can be good looking, you can be whatever you want to. God ain't looking at that. I wouldn't care if I was fat and nasty, all that. Lord, let me be saved. Let me be, when you come, don't let me just be playing church. Don't let me go to hell because that's me. He said, are you fully dressed? He trying to answer, is you fully dressed? He come in and said, the church is trying to approve what God disapproved. You know, God trying to tell us that he don't want homosexual, he don't want no shacking, he don't want no backbiting, he don't want no lying, he don't want no homemonger. And you know what? The church still try to prove it. Because see, I didn't tell a big lie, I told her a pink lie. It's a lie. All lies is going to hell. That's what I'm saying. God said you got to be fully dressed. And you're going to find out about holy people. When I first got in the church, everybody was preaching holy. I didn't know nothing about God then. I came out the street, Bunny Club down, F Club, Shaking Booty, Pilot Club, whatever. I was everywhere, raised soul center. Every chance I get a chance to knock somebody off, knocking women off, I just was crazy because I ain't know no better. I come in the church, and everybody was preaching holiness. And then when God started talking to me, I found out that half of them were naked. Everybody was preaching holiness. I thought everybody was saved. Until I started looking at these six books, and they fooled me. Most of them wasn't fully dressed. They were making a whole lot of noise, but there was now they all of a sudden it's approving stuff that God used to disapprove. They used to preach to me, they used to tell me these things. But God come and said, he said, finally, my brother. You know he wasn't talking to nobody but the church. He said, finally now, he said, look, Paul said, look, I'm trying to tell y'all something. Look, church people, finally, my brother. He said, be strong in the Lord. And you know we ain't strong in the Lord, we strong in ibuprofen. We ain't strong in the Lord. We strong in the Lord at church. But at home, when our children come up, our husband come up, our wife come to church, cutting up, and we come right to church and fake it till we make it. We come to church and we ain't got no problem. God said, I want you fully dressed. Expose that devil. We ain't on good terms this morning. Because that's a lie. When you come in here spreading like y'all together and y'all kind of smiling at each other, and you know, good way, you just almost got through cussing out. You know, some of y'all still cuss. But y'all say y'all don't know where it come from. I understand it. See, I ain't got time for them jokers up here speaking in tongues. I don't know what it's tongue now. They say, honey. Oh, that's color. Honey, come inside. That's the whole side. I don't know if it's tongue or not, so I'm kind of questioning that because how you going to speak in tongue, a holy tongue, and then you do everything else with your tongue? I don't know. It said, it's what God say or what I feel. See, God wants to put it on. It's what God say that we should be doing or is it what we feel? Because you know we'll move off emotion in a minute. Oh, that's my girl singing, but I better get with her. You ain't feeling nothing. You ain't feeling nothing. Oh, that's my preacher preaching. That's why I tell all the church, man, if y'all feeling something I ain't feeling, don't y'all sit down because I'm sitting down. I might not be feeling, but if you feel it. See, we picking who we feel stuff from. We go to church and I'm going to cheer for my team. It's one team with God. You don't kill three teams. That's why I be telling people, everybody trying to watch their leader, watch their preacher. I tell my people, don't watch me because you don't know where my mind might be. I might be no switched out. I don't know. He's telling me, he said, what will you give up for God? See, the church, we had that we'll give up a lot for God. But y'all know we'll George Washington to death.
My God.
But we want him to bless us all kind of ways. We want him to give us a house, a car, the dog, the cat, the rat, the car, everything. Everything. We want everything with God. But we are nickel and diamond to death. But you said, God can get everything I got. That was just with your mouth. Church, better I have for $5. He said, finally, my brother. He said, be strong in the Lord, in the power of his might. Stop trying to be swollen up. You know, we do all that working out. He tell you, body exercise, profit little. And we still trying to work out because we trying to get this thing to look good. We want this flesh looking good for somebody. This flesh. We do. We try to get it right. But we won't put on the whole armor. We won't get fully dressed for God. I'm serious. We buy the best outfit.
So true.
For a man or a woman.
That's right.
We will. But we won't give up nothing from God. Are you fully dressed? Are you really sanctified? Are you really holy? We use the word like we use love.
All right.
I love you. And you stab me in the back at the same time. See, that word should be used like that. That's a powerful word. You know God said, look what he said. He said so smooth. He said, if you love me. Why he got to say if? If my people which are called by my name. He said, and everybody using scripture, but ain't nobody trying to apply it to their life. Amen. So we got a lot of people got on a shirt, no bottom. They got on a shirt and pants, no sock. They got on shirt, pants, shoe, no drawers. But y'all know some of y'all women wear no drawers right here in a minute. Y'all still got that freaky in y'all. He said put on the whole armor. He said put on some drawers. Got them G-string ain't no more. You make no drawers. I'm telling y'all, y'all gonna leave them G-string alone because you know sometimes, you know, they get messed up because you don't watch your butt right. He said, put on the whole armor. He said, be full of dress. He trying to tell us something. See, we don't want to tell nobody the truth. I don't mind telling. I came out the street. He said, look, he said, put on the whole armor, God. He said, put on all of me, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. He said, the schemes of the devil. He said, see, we just said wild, but he said, the schemes of the devil. Because, see, the devil got schemes. He'll make you think you holy. He'll make you feel good about yourself. You know you ain't nowhere. They don't let me preach many places. That's why I tell them I had to be a B-52. You know, B-52 is not like just a regular airplane when they go around and they warn and then they, you know, the plane they go around and say, pa, 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 shh. Pa, 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 shh. See, they know they might go back. B-52, you open the hatch, and you drop everything. So I learned when I go places, drop everything. Because you might not get to come back. This is what he said. He said, church. He said, what are we going to do with the Bible? Because everybody's trying to not be full of dread, but what are we going to do with this? This is what we got to go by. You know what I'm saying? We got to go by that. You know, that's why a lot of, you know, cars get messed up. Because we don't read the manual. The manual said, change your oil, 3,000, 5,000. So we don't read the manual, we just ride. Then your motor started coughing. You ever just came to church and were riding, and all of a sudden you start coughing? You don't feel what you used to feel because you ain't dressed like God wants you to. We got to put this word on, y'all. We got to wear the word. We got to be holy, just like I said, holy Bible, holy without no man shall see the God. It ain't time to be talking about, well, this church doing that and that church doing that. You think they right because they doing it?
It don't matter. Come on.
Check their preachers out. The liars and pedophiles and punks in the pulpit.
Come on now.
And the preachers going with each other. Y'all know. Don't act like y'all don't know. Y'all don't know that. That's why they don't mess with me. Cause one thing about me, I ain't packing no peanut butter. I ain't being with no man. God called me to be a man. He ain't called me to be with a man. No, y'all can get mad if y'all want to. I ain't doing that. See, a lot of people won't talk like this because they ain't sure what they might do. Y'all ain't got to say that. This is what he said. He told me, he said, Ted, will you preach my gospel? He said, I need you to be full of dress before you can tell somebody to be full of dress. See, a lot of us in the pulpit telling people, but we ain't doing it. Everybody ask me, how do you get them men to follow you? I said, because I don't ask them to do nothing I won't do. That's why y'all can't get no man to follow you. Treat your wife right. Stop leaving your wife at home. I see so many preachers leaving their wife at home. I ain't trying to get caught out there. They already know I was a hoe, so anybody can lie on me and say, if they see him in church, I seen him talk to a lot of women. People don't believe that. Y'all don't believe that. But I used to be a hoe. That's a difference. You know, we all said we was an ex-something, but some of us still ex. We ain't changed all the way. And that's why God said, he said, Terry, look, that's what I want from you. He said, love it thou me more than thee. Do you love me more than you love your wife? See, a lot of us get confused right there. Do you love me more than you love your children? He know what that means. He said, Terry, do you love me more than me? Do you love me more than being a hoe?
Yes. That's right. Yes. Come on.
Do you love me more than your car?
Yes.
Your job? Yes. We all say that now.
Yes, sir.
He said, Peter, feed my lamb, feed my sheep. That's all our job when we get full of dress. But most of us can't do it because you know we somebody else at work. Y'all ain't got to say nothing. We somebody else at work.
Yes.
And that's what I'm talking about these preachers. Everybody talking about they preach, oh man, I preach just like you. Shoot, why you invite me? And I ain't got to preach, why you ain't just invite me? You don't want me around because you know I got to discern. And most people don't know, when they know somebody got to discern, they don't want. I told them in the back. I told them about Apostle Dean. I said, don't let Apostle Dean fool y'all. I said, she will be holy regardless of what y'all think, what y'all feel. Don't let the outfit fool you. Did I tell y'all that back? I said, all right, play with it, you want. She said, love without me more than me. He said, a life a waste of years. We've been in the church, some have been in the church so long, and ain't nothing changed. I'm talking about, you know, we still in the church, and we still acting like we got it, but we really ain't got it. We just come to church. Ain't that you ain't getting preached, ain't that you don't read, ain't that you don't know the word. You just choose to love this flesh. And the Bible said the flesh will never be saved. You'll never hate your flesh. You'll hate somebody else's flesh. You know how we do. We talk about everybody in the church ain't right. But when we around here hoeing and doing all kind of stuff, we'll never find nothing wrong with it. You know, God showed me Apostle Dean. God showed me Apostle Dean. Apostle Dean ain't right. God showed me Apostle Dean. But God ain't showed me. And I'm all messed up. God, why you gonna show me Apostle Dean? They don't show me myself. That's what our problem is. You better get that mirror and look at it yourself. Look at yourself. Don't look at nobody else.
Yes.
He said, the wiles of the devil. He said, when we wrestle not against flesh and blood, how do we keep fighting each other here?
Look at that.
I just sit back and watch.
That's right.
One person song, other person song, other praise, they do that, this, that, other lady song, this, that, and we all get bored to come. Don't let nobody ride to me.
That's right.
If your prayer was like you said it would, you ain't need nobody ride to you. You should have just went on with your prayer. You said, what the prayer was? Ridiculous. Well, let's get ridiculous again. Maybe we'll come on if you will get ridiculous. It ain't no good just saying it.
Yes.
A ridiculous prayer ain't studying nobody. It don't matter where ain't nobody moving. Y'all can say I'm talking about how I am. You ain't got no problem. You ain't got to go and say, man, he was talking about you when you left. No, she should have stayed in this. I'm mad at set up and shoot him. Ain't no punk in me. You don't see my thought about my real. I don't even look like a sister. So y'all can get that out of here. It's a life of waste of years. He said, turn around. around. He said, you've been wasting all the years. Turn around. Y'all young people, y'all ain't got to do what this world doing. Y'all ain't got, y'all choose to do that. Y'all see them people get killed everywhere, and then y'all go right where they get killed because y'all think that's what's going on. You don't know God really got it going on. Because I'm 61, I don't even feel it. I'm 61, I ran the street. Ain't nothing out there. All of them boys gonna tell you, girl, you fine, you look good, you the best thing since sliced bread, they lying to you. They'll go at your mama and your sister. Ask me how I know. I would have did it. When you out there in that world, you don't have no governor. Now y'all can fool y'all self you want to. That's why y'all, you know, I don't let my young men in the church tell me they won't be gay. The way society is right now, the church letting everything go on, everything, the preaching letting everything go on, the president letting everything go on, it's on cartoons, it's on TV. So when they go to school, if you ain't got no stamina at home, they gonna say, dog. Oh, they kissing. And them two men, I don't know, but I like that. And then you ain't got no money to give them, somebody says, I'll give you $50, man, you know, just let me kiss you. $50? Just a kid? No. Shit, ain't nobody gonna know. You go from kissing. Y'all know how them boys, you get a house and say, we ain't gonna have sex, just let me touch your breast. You know that though, y'all been on y'all, don't try to act like y'all ain't getting it. Especially y'all old women now. It ain't shame. I tell my men all the time, don't come telling me you don't know how you got in that bed. Yes, you do. You got a chance to stop all that. He said, are you full of grace? What we gonna do? What we gonna do with this word though? God, instead of telling right here, Paul was telling the church, he said, look, he said, against principalities, he said, against the principalities, he said, the rulers, he said, we going against things that we don't have. Everybody talking about, I just knocked the devil down. No, you won't. All right. No, sir. Come on. You know why you won't knock him down? Because it might be you. You might be that principality that you fight because you know the battle is in your mind. It ain't really the devil's mind. The devil can make you do that. Y'all need to stop lying on the devil. The devil. I don't have so many people tell me when they leave the church, the Lord done spoke to me. What they spoke to you to do? He told me that it's time to leave. So you tell me God gonna have you to leave heaven and go to hell. He said, but against principality, against power. He said against power. He said against authority. You see, God tried to give us authority. Then he said, Lord, teach me how to number my days. See, God got all this stuff. He telling us to put all this. Lord, teach me how to number my days. And ain't none of number nothing. We just think we just gonna keep living. All y'all young people, y'all think y'all gonna live and get old. Y'all might die tonight. That's right. But is you dressed? I'm just saying, if you leave here tonight and God call you home, are you really ready or you been playing church? Y'all just tell me. All this church, all these church songs y'all singing. And y'all sing good. Y'all got just some of the greatest voices. Come on. But if you died tonight, if you left here and something just happened, that you was just up out of here, where would you spend eternity? And you can't make that choice talking about, well, I went to church. That he ain't said, no. He ain't said come to church again. He said be born again. He ain't said, see, we just keep coming to church again. He wants you to be born again. You're not too young, man. How are you? You ready right now? You ain't got to do nothing that the world do at all. You can give God that same praise you was up here praying there. You can give him that praise in your life. And tell them, young boys at school, I ain't doing what y'all doing. I ain't going y'all way. I know a little bit about God. I don't know it all, but I ain't trying to go wrong. Because I'm telling y'all something. Y'all better look at these prisons they build. See, I'm talking about principalities in high places. They said they're going to tear 3 prisons down in South Florida down there, and they were going to build that big prison in the middle, and they were going to tear all the rest of them down. All 4 of them up. And you know who they hiding? And we want to get on Facebook talking about Get him out. Let him go. He shouldn't have did what he did. She shouldn't have did what she did. But don't make no excuses. Are you full of dress? God is trying to tell us something. He talks about church people playing church. We just play. We just play with ourselves. Even my number. I ain't talking to y'all. I'm preaching them too. They play church too. A lot of them that are down right now, they bust hell wide open too. Come to church faithfully. Working faithfully. But won't put on the whole armor of God. Won't put on what God tells them. We'll come in here and we'll act like we is. But when we die, y'all let people fool y'all that hell, there ain't no hell. Well, how they can talk about heaven all the time? If it ain't a hell. And the problem is that Jezebel spirit. That controlling spirit. Where your friends control you. You want to be saved, but your friend tell you, you got to enjoy yourself. And it don't make sense that you can't do nothing. And that will get all the young people out of the church. Because they say you can't do nothing. And half y'all don't have said much as I have already and told me you can't do nothing. That's what everybody was trying to tell me. You can't do nothing, but y'all out there haven't said. How you can't do nothing? You ain't married. Or you new to naked. He's trying to tell us that Jezebel spirit is still in the church.
Yes, it is.
It's in the church. And if I was to ask most of y'all, is you full of dress? If I were to ask y'all this question, God said, if you love me, keep my commandments. Now that's a simple, but that's the most powerful one it is.
Yes, it is.
Now, how many of y'all love me? Don't be rash with your mouth. Don't be quick to raise your hand up. Because he said, I preached a message one time. I love God, but I'm not in love with him. I mean, I love some things about it, but I'm not in love with him. You know, when you're in love with something, you want to be close to him. You want to walk with him. You want to talk to him. Most of the time when y'all leave church, y'all don't pick your Bible up. You don't pray no more. You don't sing at home no more. I have miss a song, and I mess a song up now. But if you're anointed, if it ain't anointed nobody me, see, y'all be trying to get the song right. I be just trying to get a melody with God and tap into him so God hear my voice. And see, y'all can sing real good, but y'all, it ain't anointed. I visit a lot of churches, and they got some of the best choirs, beautiful voices. And sometimes I don't know that thing because I don't feel nothing for them. They got nothing. Ain't no anointing in them. You can find a joker can't sing nothing. He can get up and say, boy, the spirit just falls in the pit. You know why? Because God knows that's out of pure heart. He said, I love God, but I'm not in love with it. And God said, Paul was telling them in Ephesians, he said, put on the whole armor, man. He said, against the rulers of darkness of this world. He says, in this world, and we love this world, but he told you in the word too, love not the world, not the things in the world. He's telling us that. Be not conformed to the world. And we conform to the world. Everything the world do, the church want to do. I told him we ain't doing that in Cornerstone. Y'all going on one of them churches where they booty shaking and everything, jumping off the pulpit. No, we ain't doing that. No, Lord, God will get me. I ain't taking no wood for nobody else.
Okay.
And we better stop lying in the pulpit at funeral. I got a sister and a brother. I did both of them funeral. And my family mad with me now because I ain't put them in heaven. And the first thing, they didn't realize they were going there. But y'all gonna get me to lie when talking God picked the best flower. For who though? He might have been the best flower, but for who? That's what I'm saying. Well, y'all better stop lying in that pulpit. He said get spiritual wickedness in high places. He's telling us something. God is trying to tell us something. He said, Adam, where are thou? He said, my man, my woman that I created, where are thou? I know where I left you at. We used to meet right here every day. Adam,
Same place.
where are thou? That's what God said tonight. Where my real saints at? See, we just use the word saint like the New Orleans saint. That's not that saint. Not that saint. Not that saint. No, saint mean holy. Where saint at? Where saint at? Don't put your hand up and curse yourself. Don't put your hands up. Don't put the hands up. And God trying to tell us something. He's trying to tell us, look, come on, y'all. Let's put it all on. I know we don't look beautiful. We ain't got to worry about how nobody looking at you. When you right with God, you don't worry how nobody look at you. I'm serious. I don't care what nobody say. They say, well, you don't preach like the other preachers. Well, why you want me to be like them? Why? And y'all gonna put your clothes on? Or y'all gonna leave him naked? Because once you hit it now, you can play with it if you want to. Some of y'all can sit there and ignore me. You know, I don't care what they ignore. They ignore me in the world, so that ain't nothing. You know, but one thing I know, you can't put your hand in your ear. It's that faith come by hearing. So long as you hear me, you know, you can go to sleep, you can slop down in the chair, go to sleep, you can do whatever you want to. You ain't bothering me by going to sleep. I'm preaching hell out your ears. Your flesh gonna tell you to go to sleep. Your flesh gonna tell you to scoop down in the seat. Yeah, you need to scoop somewhere because you ain't got no clothes on, your butt naked. So you ain't bothering me by not putting no clothes on. He said, but are you prepared to meet God? Why you hiding? Is you prepared to meet him? Because you ain't got the whole arm on, the dress. You ain't gonna meet him.
Thank you, Lord.
He'll tell you, come on up here. Just don't undress. After death, what though? The greatest tragedy ever is a sick church in a dying world. The church sick. In a dying world. We can't heal nothing. We can't get nobody right. That's why God said repent. It's not when you cry. Repent is when you die. See, we say we repent, but we really asking God to forgive us. Because we ain't finna stop. I tell them all the time, Noah look like an idiot. Noah said it's gonna rain. I'm telling people God coming back. Noah started building. He said it's gonna rain. They ain't never seen rain. Noah kept on building. It's gonna rain. Noah kept on building. Everybody laughing at Noah. He looked like an idiot. Noah kept on building. He said, I don't care. God told me it's gonna rain. God told me that he coming back. I'm gonna keep on building.
Amen. He coming back.
But the only thing Noah didn't look like an idiot, one drop fell out of the sky. Two drops fell out of the sky. They said, what is that? That little stuff there. What is this? Noah got in the ark. Show you how smart God is. He ain't give him a key, he ain't give him a door. Because you might, see, I might open for some of y'all. God said, no, I'm going to let them go out there and get drowned. Because they ain't paying no attention. I told them to come in and put on the whole armor. They won't put on. So some of y'all, the rain will start falling. Rain. Then it came up to the ankle. They said, oh, Lord. About 3-4 days later, it came up to the knee. And, oh, Lord. No. That was some of y'all gonna be saying, y'all ain't knowing the word now. But it was no. So I can't open the door. God locked me in. No. They call no. Instead of rain, drop another drop fall. It's up to your waist now. You got your chin on your neck. Instead of rain. Not knowing they ain't an idiot. He saved his family. That's why I'm trying to save my family. I'm not trying to be no idiot. Hell is a place where all religion masks are going to be pulled off. All y'all been here with your hands up. My hand lifted up. Let my heart filled with praise. Y'all just sing. All the masks coming off. All that playing church is coming off. Yes, it is. Are you full of dread? To accept the man be born again. He will wish one day He had never been born at all.
Oh, God. Thank you.
That's it.
Keep knocking.
Put on all your clothes. Get your sock. Get your shoes. Don't give it out, you know. Instead of saying, I'm all right. I ain't worried about God. God gonna do what he do, and I'm gonna do what I do. God said, I ain't mad with you. It said too many church members are starching iron, but ain't been washed. You know, the clothes get stanky as you don't warm a while. And you know you send them to the cleaner and say, I don't want no more starching iron. Starching iron. Ain't washed nowhere. Y'all don't smell a mustard, what you call them? I know y'all men laughing because y'all thought I was talking about a woman, but some of y'all don't wash around y'all little nasty skin either. You smell like booty too. You smell stinky too. I know y'all thought I was talking about a woman because a lot of y'all men don't know how to do it, don't know how to clean your little nasty tail neither. I know y'all thought y'all was no, I'm talking about you. We do that. We do that. Are you fully dressed? And some things that I said is funny, but it's really reality. And y'all know most of us like we watching reality shows, but we don't like reality preaching. We like watching reality show, Housewife and all that stuff. Soap opera, you record soap opera. And all I gotta do is say Ben got killed, and y'all go, Ben, oh yeah. Talk about Jesus get dead, you don't know who that is. Jesus dead, he said the scary word in all existence is depart from me. When you stand for God, that's gonna be the worst and scary word that you ever existed. When he said depart from me, I never knew you. See what I'm saying? See, that's what I'm talking about. Ain't no time to play. Ain't no time to talk about Shadrach and a Meshach. Man, those people don't need to hear you. What's wrong with you? You've been talking the whole time normal, and all of a sudden, ain't no anointing came when you turn your tie loose and you preach. Point on that to the keyboard player. He know to wrap it up. That ain't God. That ain't no anointing. This anointing right here, when I can just preach, tell up and just stand flat-footed and tell you about your little nasty sinner. Adultery don't start. Adultery start in the head before it begins in the bed. All the things you do start here. It's a battlefield. If anyone want to be saved, it starts right here. It starts right here. Start right here. Excuse me. You with the urban suit on. What's your name?
Manana.
You just came in the urban suit on, or were you coming for the?
No, I just came from duty.
Oh, you just came from duty? Oh, you a real soldier. Girl, you better put on the armor, girl. I thought you just came to the, came to the. So you a real soldier.
I'm a real sailor.
You're a real soldier. You an active reserve.
I'm active reserve.
Active reserve? Okay. Where you at with God?
I'm active disciple with God.
Active?
Disciple with God. I'm a disciple.
Yeah, okay. I'm just paying attention. That's your little baby?
Yes.
You got to live right. You ain't trying to play. I'm talking to you for a reason. Amen. Because I know God just showed me. I thought you just came with that on, but he told me to speak to you. But I'm saying that he don't want you to just be in the military like that. He don't want you to do everything them people over you say. He wants you to listen to his voice. Not that you're going to do what you're supposed to do with them, but you got to listen to his voice for your baby. Amen. I'm serious. You got to put on everything that you know about God. There ain't no time to just come to church no more and feel like you're a part. You got to be a part. I'm serious. Don't take what I'm saying like, because it's not many times I talk to nobody. Amen. I know everybody talking about Hyundai and they want to talk to you because they seen you crying and tell you that you're going to get a home and then you tell them you married and then they say, oh yeah, I you home. I'm just saying, I just got to, I kind of got, maybe I was talking to somebody else. No, you ain't no prophet. You don't get nothing messed up, talking about you messed up, that ain't mad. God trying to tell us something. Are you fully dressed? It said the demon of hell feared Paul and knew him by his name. Did your lifestyle today make them nervous? They knew who Paul was. And Paul I know, Jesus I know. Do anybody know? Do the devil know you? I'm talking about all y'all that say y'all say. Do the devils do they tremble when they see you? I like to go places. And going to where they having funerals at and be about 15, 20 preachers in there. And everybody act like they get busy when I come in there. They don't want me to walk in with the preacher. No. But I don't want to walk in with them jokers neither. It ain't good to walk with filth when you're clean. Hey, when I wear white, I don't want to be touched by nothing. I know God got me, so they ain't ignoring me. They respect the anointing that I wear. They know where I'm at. They know where I'm at. I'm telling y'all this what God trying to say, because the eyes are useless when your mind is blind. It ain't no good to you. That's what God trying to tell them. Everybody here, we don't need to be talking about for the you. We need to be talking for all of us. Because it said, let you be almost a child. He telling them, he comparing them to children. He telling them in Ephesians 6 and 26. He said that he might sanctify and clean with the washing of the water by the word, that he might present it to himself a glorious church, not having spot or wrinkle or any such thing, but that it should be holy and without blemish. He's telling you, this is what I'm looking for. Now y'all been talking about I'm almost there, I'm gonna get there. Y'all can say whatever way y'all want to. If you ain't got on all the clothes that God wants you to, and stop trying to skip scripture. Yeah, y'all trying to get by the scripture talking about, well, do God really want us? God don't really want us to do nothing? You know what the scripture said. You ain't got to talk about did he really want us to do nothing? He told you he didn't want you to do nothing. He said in 2 Timothy 2 and 11, he said, it is a faithful saying. For if we be dead with him, he said, if we be dead with him, because all of us should be dead. He said, we shall also live with him. He said, if we suffer. We ain't talking about suffer for your own self when you've been cussing people out and then people want to jump on you. He ain't talking about that kind of suffering. You don't start all kinds of confusion on the job, everybody mad with you. He ain't talking about that kind of suffering. He said, if we suffer, we shall also reign with him. If we deny him, you know how y'all get around the people that ain't saved, y'all family, and then all of a sudden y'all ain't saved? I ain't doing nothing like that. No. He said, he also will deny you. If we believe not, yet he abide faithful. He cannot deny himself. He cannot deny what he told us, what he expected of us. He cannot deny himself. Are you fully dressed? Are you fully dressed? Listen to this. If you live wrong, you cannot die right. Amen. If y'all live wrong, don't think you're going to die right. I'm talking to the church. Y'all sitting there like y'all ain't paying no attention. But if you live in any kind of way and you're doing the thing you've been doing, you cannot die right. I don't care. As Cornerstone to say, well, I went to Cornerstone, I wore red and black. If you live wrong, you're going to hell. Straight from Cornerstone. And do not try to grab on me because I'm kicking. Ain't nobody pulling me back. I don't fall all through this. And then you going to try to pull me to hell. But one thing we got to realize, no word, no truth, no Jesus, no comfort, no power, no life. People tell me all the time they got God, but they ain't got no word. They tell me they love God, but they ain't got no truth. So if you ain't got no word, you can't have no truth. If you ain't got no truth, you can't have Jesus. If you ain't got Jesus, you can't have the comfort. If you ain't got the comfort, you ain't got no power. It's just something. And if you ain't got the comfort, you ain't got no life. You already dead. You know, so we got to make up our mind. Look, tonight, don't y'all leave him butt naked. Don't y'all leave him naked. Don't y'all leave him with the same mind you came into. Because you know one thing God gonna be able to do? He gonna be able to judge you right. And I know everybody be acting like we sleep now. Everybody want to yawn, act like they sleep. They ain't sleep. They ready for me to start preaching. But I got a governor that called me to do this. And you can yawn all you want.
Come on.
You are what you eat. Whatever you eat, that's what you are. Now you can sit in here and do whatever you want to, but you are what you eat. If you're a trick and you eat that, you're a trick. It don't stay. If you're a hoe, you just a hoe. It don't change. It don't change. You're a sister, you still gonna be a sister. If you ain't gonna change, that's on you. If you're a liar, you still gonna be a liar. God is telling us tonight to put on all of his armor. Put on all of my clothes. Put on my word. Don't just hear my word and leave him like you ain't. Because you better be sure. You better be sure when you die you're going to heaven. Because hell is someone you're going to be able to get out of. So you can get out of the arguments at school now. But when you get in hell, you can get all you want. You ain't getting out of it. You're going to have your own worms, your own thing, your own department store. And you're going to be conscious. Let me explain what conscious means, because some of y'all might not know what that means. That means that like you see me now, you ignoring me. When you go to hell, you're gonna be conscious to know that you can't even go to hell then. You're going to be conscious. That's why I said you better be sure. Because Jesus is going to judge the world with 3 words. It is written. So many people trying to get away from this Bible, but it's written. And Psalm 119, 8 and 9 said, forever, O Lord, it's already settled in heaven. He come back in Malachi 3 and 6. He said, I change it now. And y'all favorite scripture, Hebrews 13, 8. He the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. He blessed you yesterday, blessed you the next day, and will bless you the never. And the same way hell gonna go all 3 ways. He ain't stopping you from going. My calling is greater than my personal feeling. And how y'all feel, it don't even really matter. I know y'all hear what God is saying. You got to put on all of me. You can't sometime me. You can't be a part. Who is like a part-time love? Can't do it. Hold on, Joker love me sometimes, then love everybody and all that. You're growing me age. I'm trying to stay home and go to church and be right, and he out in the street and talking that's your man. No, that's everybody's man. That ain't your man. I'm telling y'all. And we always make vows to the Lord, but you can't take them back. He said, repay them. Every vow y'all make to him, y'all know y'all tell God, get me out of there. God, get me out of there. If you get me out of there, God, I won't never do that again. I always don't told that lie. As soon as he get y'all out of it, God, I fool you. I'm going to use you the next time. A charge to keep our hair. Charge to keep our hair. A God to glorify. Another dying soul to save, fitted for the sky. Everybody will be fitted. You know them deacons saying they didn't say that. I thought they don't even know what they be saying. I didn't even know the song had no lyrics. I thought that was a song until you was the wonder. And then my wife told my wife, said, baby, she gave the hymn book. What the hymn it is, baby? Do you know? She was Baptist too. See, I wasn't nothing. I wasn't nothing. When I came to God, I was just as I was. When y'all just as y'all was, he don't want you to stay there. That's where the church fool you at. Just as you was. I'm going to let y'all go. He said, I'm not for sale. Who's your shepherd? Y'all know sin is a dangerous job? I'm serious. It be so good to you. All y'all that's still sitting, raise your hand. Y'all ain't on no. What happened? What happened? Y'all been like that man on 300. It won't go up, but my mama fooled me. But serious, save yourself from this untoward generation, y'all. Put on the whole armor. Put on all the clothes that God wants you to. The soul that sinneth, it shall die. You don't die, y'all. You cannot sin successfully. You know, a lot of things we sin successful. You can't sin successfully, y'all. He don't never go to sleep. Y'all told my wife, don't sleep by 7:30. Cause I'm trying to stay beautiful for her. I'm exercising cause I don't know other man to get a good wife like that. She says she ain't gonna marry nobody, but I'm gonna help that. I'm serious.
That's right.
I got a great wife. And she don't play with me neither. That's why y'all wife, when they say help me, it don't mean washing dishes and pots and keeping the kitchen clean. It means when that joker get wrong, you ought to be able to tell it. Since he saved too, right? So put on some clothes, man. You're naked. Just let that go on my clothes. I'm talking spiritual now, man.
Yes, Lord.
You're going to get yourself caught up.
Yes.
If you don't do nothing else, I heard nothing else I said.
Amen.
If you don't live by, you're going to hell. Y'all be dressing up any kind of way, you can fool yourself you want to. Hell is real. And somebody's going there because they're enlarging themselves every day.
That's right. That's word. Every day.
And y'all keep on watching TV in. Keep on watching it. Because TV ain't lying. How they gonna sell a prayer crawl when God ripped the veil from top to bottom and y'all trying to buy it? How do they get all that holy water from over there? How do they get it from over there? That might be commode water. You might be putting commode water on you. You don't know. All you know is TDJ Center. I wouldn't buy enough from them crew. Why they ain't talking about sin? Why they ain't talking about hell? Why they ain't talking about that? Because they're deceiver. They false prophet. They meant to do what they do. And I meant to come up against it. And I'm closing. I had a guy to confront me because I don't mind calling preacher name out when I'm preaching. Somebody confronted me and told me, you shouldn't be calling our preacher's name while you preach. I said, well, Paul called out Alexander Congressman when he was 1 in 10 minutes. I said, then he come back and rebuke Peter.
That's right.
In front of everybody. And you don't want me to call him about it, but y'all always talking about LeBron James in church and Beyonce in church. Y'all calling their name. So why you don't want me to call a joker name that's going to be a Q dog? In 2019, you a pastor, and now you want to be a Q dog. Huh? You know what Q dog is? They rape girls in college. They have whore parties. They nasty dog. They sell them out. They do everything. Why would any man of God that got a church who want to be letting good be even spoken of to even be affiliated with God? So since God called me to be an apostle, and if you do x-ray my back, I got a spine. That's why I don't switch at all. I got you, baby. I got you. She don't laugh at me to do them move like that. You know what you got when you go home. Cause that problem. But what I'm saying is, we all expose the enemy. You know, everybody want to tell me when they talk to me, people want to talk to me, they say, I don't want to tell you what his name is. Man, I'm telling you. Because I'm warning you that the joke ain't no good. I don't care who it is. Don't be just in active for the military. Wear a holy armor for God. And show your daughters that it can be done. Because if you don't, when they go to school, school will show them. I'm serious. But I got my clothes on, y'all. So y'all enjoy yourself. But if y'all go to hell, remember this message that you should have put on something before you left.